Happy Wednesday, everybody, and welcome back to My First Fish Tank. In today's video, we're going to show you how to set up an SCA PNP system using all of the stock equipment. If you don't own an SCA system yet, stick around. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you should at least consider it. Don't forget, we post a new video to YouTube every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so subscribe and turn on those notifications down below so you don't miss a thing. If you like these videos 1 week before the general public, become a member of My First Fish Tank. Just go to www.myfirstfishtank.com, fill out the form, videos appear 1 week early in the Members Only tab. Links to all the products that you see in this video will be found in the description below. If you want more live updates, be sure to follow us on Instagram at myfirstfishtank. And lastly, if you'd like to build a saltwater aquarium, go to myfirstfishtank.com. The website is built 100% for you. There you're going to find the 30-step video, a downloadable guide, all 4 build lists, and so much more. Enough of the usual elevator pitch. Let's jump right in to the 5 reasons why I think you should consider purchasing an SCA PNP system. I keep forgetting that I have discount codes for you guys. The first one is 10% off your entire order. There are some restrictions that apply. Go to marinedepot.com. At checkout, use the promotional code myfirstfishtank, all one word. That'll give you 10% off your entire order. The second promotional code is for reef breeders. They're the ones who supply my light, my pumps, auto top off, fantastic products. Go to reefbreeders.com. At checkout, use promotional code myfirstfishtank, again, all one word, and that will give you 5% off your first order. Here are my 5 reasons why you should consider purchasing an SCA PNP aquarium. Number 5 is customer service. It is a small business located in Southern California, and you get to speak directly with the owner. Number 4 is custom builds. They will customize any aquarium to whatever specifications you have. So if there's something special you'd like, let them know and they can custom build an aquarium for you. Number 3 is Starphire glass. All of their SCA PNP systems come with ultra clear, low iron Starphire glass. Reason number 2 are their solid wood stands. They have various colors and various types of wood. This one right here is the rustic gray, but check out all of their various solid wood stands. And the number 1 reason you should consider purchasing an SCA PNP system is affordability. When you compare these systems to other mainline manufacturers such as Red Sea and Waterbox, these cost about 30% less and the quality is stunning. And if those 5 reasons aren't enough, check out what CJ did with his SCA 120 gallon. I'll put a link in the description below. Your SCA PNP system comes with the tank, foam, stand, sump, canopy, bulkheads, so on and so forth, but there will be a few items you need to complete the setup. Some of the items you'll find around the house, like a large wrench, screwdriver, and a hammer, but you'll also need to purchase some PVC cement as well as some composite shims. The SCA PNP system is meant to be just that, PNP, plug and play, but there are 4 things you're going to need to get your system started. The first is your lights, the second is a heater, third is a wave maker, and 4th is saltwater mix. But the good thing about that is you get to choose exactly what brands, makes, models you want. Okay, let's jump in and get the SCA PNP assembled. Just a quick note, I'm going to be showing you how to assemble based on this 120 gallon version. Regardless of what size PNP system you have, the instructions will be similar enough that you'll be able to figure it out. All right, let's get to it. Step 1. Carefully remove packaging material and visually inspect each piece of equipment for damage. When you remove the plastic and the cardboard, just do so very carefully so you don't accidentally scratch the glass or damage the wood canopy or stand. As you open each piece, give it a quick once-over to ensure it is in one piece and doesn't have any damage. These are packaged extremely well, but you are dealing with hundreds of pounds of glass, so sometimes accidents can happen, so it's best to give it a quick once-over before moving it inside your house. Step 2, move the stand to its final destination. Use a helper if necessary, and I recommend putting about a fist-size gap between the wall and the stand for future ease of cleaning and installation of equipment. Step 3, remove center bar from stand. If your stand has 2 doors, then remove the central bar now. Step 4, wipe off the stand and install the foam mat.
You're going to have to do this twice. The first time you're going to do it for the top of the stand where the display tank goes, and the second time you're going to do it for the bottom of the stand where the sump goes. Step number 5, move the display tank and the sump into place with a helper. Be sure to wipe off the bottom of the sump and the display tank before putting them in their final location. Step 6, use composite shims to level your tank. It is really important that your tank is as close to 100% level as possible because even a small shift one way or another could place unwanted stress on the edges of your tank and cause a catastrophic failure in the future. Step 7, install the bulkheads. Depending on your PNP system, you will have 2 or 3 to install. A bulkhead is a piece of plumbing equipment that creates a watertight seal between your aquarium and the stand. Before installing the bulkhead, be sure to clean the inside of the glass first with water and then with either isopropyl alcohol or some sort of rubbing alcohol to make sure it's clean of any grease or dust.
Just make sure when you're installing the bulkhead that you put the rubber ring on the wet side. Tighten it by hand and then get out pliers and give it 1/4 to 1/2 more turn. Anything more, you could hurt the bulkhead and you could crack the glass.
Step 8, install your drain line and your return line. I'm going to do a quick overview of how the entire plumbing system works and then give you a couple tips at the end.
It comes with everything that you see here. So it uses a Durso standpipe, and a Durso standpipe works as long as there's not too much flow. The water line stays right about here. The water travels down, goes through the 1-inch bulkhead. The 1-inch bulkhead connects to the soft, flexible hose. It comes with some clamps, 3 of them. So you clamp it onto here, you follow it down. This goes into your first chamber of your sump. And then here's the pump that it comes with, probably somewhere around 900, I'm guessing. So it'll be plenty sufficient for this. Water then flows from the last stage up through the flexible tubing, through the 1-inch bulkhead, up through the 1-inch PVC, and then it tees out right here, and then it goes from 1 inch and it gets reduced all the way to a 1/2 inch Locline on each side. And then the third opening here is just capped.
Connect the PVC pipe to the ABS bulkhead. I recommend using this ABS to PVC green transition cement. It's the only way to guarantee you have a 100% watertight seal, but you don't absolutely need it. You could just hand tighten it, and that would probably be sufficient. Step 9, glue ribbed barb to the bulkhead. For this step, you will need to use an ABS cement. Apply the ABS cement to the outside of the rib section and to the inside of the bulkhead. Hold it firmly in place for 15 to 20 seconds until it sets, making sure you have the rib section facing in the correct direction. Then allow 24 hours for the cement to cure before adding water. Step 10, attach the flexible tubing to each of the bulkheads. There are 3 total bulkheads you'll need to attach the flexible tubing to. Be sure to use the included hose clamp to secure it to the barbed end of the bulkhead. You can then use scissors to cut the flexible tubing to the proper size. Step 11, install the return pump. Begin by screwing in the barbed section to the pump, then place the pump in the last section of your sump. You will need to cut the flexible tubing to the correct size, and be sure to use a hose clamp to secure it in place. Step 12, assemble the skimmer for later. You won't be using it until you add salt water to the tank, but it's a good idea to get it assembled now. Follow the guide in your SCA Aquarium guidebook for instructions on how to assemble it. Step 13, fill the tank and the sump with tap water and leak test it. Once the tank and the sump are full, turn on the return pump to see how water is moving through the system. Check all of the seams and especially around the bulkheads to make sure there isn't a leak. If there is a leak, take the time to fix it now rather than have a large headache later on. Step 14, drain the tank, install the skimmer, and add the filtration media. The filtration media goes in the first compartment of your sump. You should have the black bio balls, the white ceramic media, the blue and the white filter pads, and then you just need to add the skimmer into the next largest sump compartment and you're ready to go. Add your favorite salt water and your SCA PNP system is ready.
Don't forget we post a new video to YouTube every Wednesday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so subscribe by clicking right here. If you'd like to build your first saltwater aquarium and or get these videos 1 week before everybody else, go to myfirstfishtank.com. The link should be right here. Follow us on Instagram at myfirstfishtank, and why don't you check out this video? It's probably all right. Happy reefing, everybody.